Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on some hardcore Cubic Odyssey. Still on Bardwell too. I know I said I was going to find a new place. Um, but I'm actually going to take you guys with me while I go look for a place because I'm being greedy here and I might end up dying. So I just came from I don't even know what it's called. Roddenbow. Of course, it's not going to be here. Hold on. Uh, Actually, I'm assuming it's the one with the yeah. So I just came from Roddenbow. That place is level 5 to 9, and I almost got one shot by a pirate while I was there. He took me down to half a heart with just one shot. So I'm actually gonna bring you guys with me. Um, we're gonna try to find a better area. Honestly, I think I want like a level 15 at least to start off with. Right now, I am returning home because I did a little bit of space combat and everything, and as you can see, we have a full inventory. I did kill those pirates. I killed. The good thing about the Roddenbow or whatever it was called, there was a lot of like the bigger creatures there, the elite creatures. So I did get some of the blue stuff, as you can see right here. Um, and then of course we got a new gun, actually two new guns. I also made the purifier from the last one, but I did get two new guns. These I actually bought from the space station while I was, well, so I bought, I think I already sold it. No, I didn't. I bought this one because it had mods on it. And then I got this one from a pirate, but then I bought this one. So, and then I kept all these guns because they have mods on them. But let me, or they wouldn't sell, like this thing here, this thing and this thing and this thing. Those wouldn't sell. I probably could have just dropped them off somewhere, but I kept them. Let's see here. So we can throw this in there. And I'm not sure what's going on with the batteries because I do have some of the blue ones, but when I put the green one back in there, since then the blue one has not went in there on its own. So I'm not sure what's going on with them. I guess we'll see what happens when that one runs out, whether a blue one goes in or a green one goes in. Maybe it's based off of like whatever, like because I switched it back, maybe it won't do it now. I'm not really sure. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to how I mentioned before that the batteries for, at least for PlayStation, the way that they were working is, say I had like this one tier 1 and tier 2 like I do. When this one died, it would automatically replace it with the next low battery. So it would go with another tier 1. And then once you run out of tier 1, even if you had like tier 5 or something, it would jump to tier 2. Like it would go in order like that. I seen someone else playing on PC where when they picked up a better battery, the better battery automatically went in here, and it even kicked out a battery that was like not done. So like if I picked up a tier 2, the tier 2 would automatically go in here and it would kick out that fuel cell 1, and then it would go through all of the tier 2s before switching back to the 1. But because I switched it, maybe it's not doing that. I'm not really sure. Or maybe it's because I have tier 2s in here that aren't equipped, so they're just stacking instead of going in there. I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% sure on that. That's just me guessing at what the hell's going on with the batteries. I preferred it the way that they had it, where it would just switch it out with the lower ones, but I don't think that that's what they intended. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to live with that, which is fine, but I would prefer not to. Let's see. Let's throw the other bandages in here. Bandages. Actually, those, well, it doesn't matter. They stacked. I was gonna say I could equip those. Put this in there. E goes in here. Anything with mods we can take apart. We have explosion and damage bonus. We'll go for damage. We have armor and armor. Shield and bonus. We're going to go for shield. Because it does look like they fixed the shields. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think I put any of these on there. I think I got this like that. I honestly don't remember. So anytime you want projectile velocity, that just means the bullet goes from the gun to the target faster, in case anyone doesn't know that. It just makes the bullet itself faster. And it's good for sniper rifles because you're going to be shooting a far distance, and obviously if they move out of the way, you're going to miss them. So the faster the bullet, you know, the more you're going to hit them. But you also want damage bonus and fire rate on it as well, because the snipers are already strong. If you can make it stronger, that's always a plus. The fire rate is usually slow on the on any of the snipers or the marksman rifles. I feel like I can get the fire rate and the damage bonus off of other weapons, like any assault rifles and stuff like that I get, so I'll take one of the projectiles off that. This one I know I upgraded. I think it came with the projectile velocity, and I think I did nothing but damage. We'll go with the damage one. And this one, we'll go with damage. I'm still not sure. I don't understand the explosion. I don't know if it's supposed to be an explosion, or if that's something that that they still haven't figured out yet. I don't know on that. Or not that they haven't figured out, but if it's working right, I should say. Then throw the rest of the stuff in here. Yes, yes, yes. Whoops. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yes and yes. All right, and then even though I have the materials, I have not upgraded any gear or anything. I know I said that I was gonna have gear and I was gonna have another thing and everything else. Literally after I got off with you guys, I went and I made the darkness purifier gun here. Well, I went to Bardwell 3. I got some red dust there, dark dust, whatever it's called. What is it called? Dark dust? Dark dust. I went and got some dark dust. I made some of the dark shards. I ended up running out of water and leaves to be able to make the what was it that I was making? I don't even remember what I was making. Oh, the warp cells. So the warp cells require these things. It requires dark shards. It requires distilled water, Vitalis gel, and there was something else. I don't remember what it was, but the Vitalis gel takes leaves, and the distilled water takes water. So, oh, I think the other thing was like titanium or something, which I had plenty of. But these are the things that I ran out of: the water and the leaves. Pretty sure that's what it takes. So I just made as many as I could, which ended up making 10. I've already used one, getting to the Radenbauen or whatever it's called, and then I have 9 left in the ship there, as you can see. And when I was at the other place, as you can see, I bought some microprocessors, and I thought I had some transistors. I probably put them up. Let's drop off the space stuff in here. Mods are going in here. Yeah, see, that's the mining bonus I was talking about in the previous video. That's the one that I want, but I want the tier 5 one, or whatever the highest tier is that you can get for mods, because it'll give you like a 0.5 bonus, I think. Yeah, Let's see. Drop this stuff off over here. Oops. Get 100 on those. That's good. I won't buy any more circuit boards unless I need to. That can go in there. Take that out. That out. Put this in there. Silicone. We have one more silicone. Let that burn real quick. We'll throw in a big number because I'm probably not going to mess it. Oh, wait. Actually, it's not going to matter because they're all small numbers. So I'll let this one burn and then I'll throw these 4 in there. There we go. Perfect. And then in here. I must have been looking at something else. Over here, that's titanium that's currently in there, so we'll throw more titanium in. Here we can throw the silicone and the gold. That is gold, right? Yep. Then we'll throw the big number in. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There you go. Over here we'll throw in the magnetite, put the titanium in here. I think that's it. We're all set. Oh no, wait, there was a little bit more on the ship, I think. No, there wasn't. Okay. Yeah, so we're all set there. Don't care about the pirates. We're just gonna jump on our ship here and we are gonna take off. So even if they shoot at us, don't care. So we're gonna look for at least a level 15 zone, and we're gonna try to avoid pirates altogether. I was an idiot and I fought them. Also, I don't know this for a fact, but in the Bardwell system, if you guys are looking for any type of like space materials, I would say stick around here and actually go to all of these things here. Not necessarily look for a ship, but literally just do it for the loot. Because when I first came into space, I was going to each one of these points here in Bardwell just to look at the ships. I have not ran into one pirate in this system. So I don't think there are space pirates within the Bardwell system. I'm not saying there's not, but I have not ran into any at all. So that is probably your best bet if you guys are just looking for random loot or trying to get a better ship, which I probably should at least try to get a better ship, especially with the materials that I have, because I can definitely get something better. The place where I was, actually, there was a basilisk there that was what's it called? It was it was in the space station though. It wasn't one that I could repair. So, but yeah, definitely come to these things. Like I said, I have not seen any pirates in the Bardwell system. Like I said, not sure if there are any, but I personally have not seen any. So if you run into one, don't hold me accountable. Just letting you know that I personally have not ran into one, and it's probably a good system to at least check around and get some loot and possibly upgrade your ship. So far in this system, I ran into ultraviolets, the same ship that we already have, which is like the Miko or something like that, and then the pod that you guys just seen. Those are the only ships that I've seen in this system. I'm not saying that's all that's here, but that's the ultraviolet right there. But those are the ones that I ran into. Okay, so there's an 8 to 11, but that danger is all the way up, so we're not going there. There's a Rida, which is 7 to 9. Wapam. 9 to 11, 6 to 10. The Illuminatus, I think it was called, Illuminus, whatever that system was, it's connected to this one, and I can go there. There it is. It actually looks pretty decent. There's a lot of planets there, but it's only 8 to 9. And I'm not really worried about the strength of the red darkness. Yeah, it's going to suck every now and then, but Like once you purify the planets, that's not going to be an issue. But I want something higher. There's a 12. We'll try that one. Yeah, let's try this one because that's the danger's not high. Like I said, oh, I can't jump there. So would I have to jump here or here first? Let's go here. And then we'll go over to whatever. Oh, you know what? What is that other one called? Not the janitor. Epperly. Okay. So let's go here first. I would assume it's connected to Epperly since they're both in the same direction. I could be totally wrong. But we'll just jump here. Hopefully no pirates right away. And then we'll just jump straight to Epperly. I'm not even going to look around here in the Illumintus. Okay, yep, not messing with anything here. Let's see. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Not seeing any stars. Where are all the stars? Seriously, where are all the stars? There's one. That's Bardwell, that's where we came from. Angelini, nope, too dangerous. Gorham. Brigadinia? Jeez, these are like really ridiculous. Like, look at that. That's full skulls there. 3 skulls there. I think that was a good system from my other playthrough. There's the Epperly. Let's go check it out. Let's go see what Epperly's all about. All right, now I will have to be careful with the red darkness because that means that the planets are probably going to be like loaded with red darkness. But let's see if we can find one that doesn't have much on it, or possibly one with a temple. Okay, so there's Epperly 2. That one has all of the stuff on it too. All of the nodes, the ores, which is another thing that I'm looking for. There's Epperly 3, Epperly 4, Epperly 5. Where's 1 at? There's 1. 1 has all of them too, and it's not blocked. And the danger's only like 3/4 of a skull. Let's look at the space station, and then we'll go to Epperly 1. Just to look at it and see what we're dealing with there. Oh, and there's also an asteroid thing here. Oh, there's a lot of pirates in space though. Wow, look at all the things that are there. Is that 5, 6 of them? That's quite a bit. It's all right though. I think we'll be okay. Oh, there's no space station here. That's not cool unless it's on the other side. I'm just not seeing it, but I doubt it. Yeah. Not above, it's not below. Okay, yeah, that might be an issue. Let's still at least go down to Epperly 1 and see what's going on down there. Like what it looks like, how bad the red darkness is and stuff, because it does show almost 4 of the darkness there, which that's not going to help if I can't even like dig underground or anything, especially at the level we're at. I do need to also start doing some temples, because we're going to need more than the 4 hearts that we have, especially since I almost got 1 shot on a level 9 in a level 9 system. Right, how bad is this? It's raining. Oh yeah, we won't be able to do this. That's too much. There's way too much corruption here. Unless it's just dark colored trees. I also don't like the landscape. It's really, yeah, that's too much. It's really bumpy. I don't like the landscape either. Yes, I'm being picky, guys. We're gonna pick out our forever home, you know? That's what we're calling it, because that's what it's gonna be. And there's 4 things of red darkness here that we would have to cleanse. 1 somewhere right here. Has there always been lightning in the game? Oh, my ship don't get struck. Where the hell is this red darkness thing at? Oh, there it is right there. Nope, that's not it. Where the hell's it at? Hello? It's probably right over this hill. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're not doing that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right, let's see about finding another system. We'll shoot for less than one skull and less than two, like either one or less, and then two or less of the darkness. Not Dirk, not that one. That's back home. Jesus. No. Also no. Also no. Man. No darkness, but a lot of danger. And only 3 planets. I don't know if I want to go look at that. Oh, here goes the 15s. Our first 15 has way too much red darkness, but it also says it's out of reach, though. We could jump there and then see about jumping there. I mean, I don't want to go there, so it doesn't really matter. But I would think that, you know, going to a 15 and 16, we'll find more systems around that level there. So let's jump here first. We'll check the space station just to see what kind of ship we got. So I'm just curious. I don't need to land or anything. 3 planets. That one has all of the things, and it's blue and like a reddish. That's pretty cool. Where are the other planets? We got that one, which has 4 and 5. That's different. 3 and 4. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, but not a place I want to live. Let's go see the space station, which I don't even know why I'm warping. I can just, here, we'll take off the warp. We'll just fly there real quick. It'd be the same as if we were flying a few light units away or whatever. Yeah, see, it's already right there. All right. I'm not gonna fly in. I just want to do a flyby and see about what ship is in there. That is the Basilisk. No. That's, what is that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I probably have, but let's go take a look because it doesn't ring a bell. Transstellar. I don't think I've ever seen this one. It's got to be an interstellar ship, right? Or interstellar interceptor. Yeah, it's an interceptor. 184,000. Jesus. I mean, everything's good except the fire rate, but the fire rate on the higher ships, from what I've seen, don't have good fire rate anyway. This actually isn't bad. I mean, I can't afford it, but if I can find this, I would totally fix it up. Transstellar, huh? Let's take a look. I mean, it's not bad. If I need to get out on top of the ship, like you come out on basically like a good platform here to be able to just kind of jump up on top. I like it. It's not bad at all. And it has more of a narrow front, so if you're being shot at from the front at an angle, they're not going to be hitting the sides. So like say they're below you, and they're shooting up this way. Whoops. They're shooting up this way, like they're not going to be hitting the sides over here. Or if they're above you and they're shooting downward, the only way they're really going to hit the sides is if they're completely even with you. It's not bad though, I like it. Transstellar, I gotta remember that. I probably won't, but I'll try. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's take a look at these other star systems. There's a 15 to 17. Way too much red darkness. Bunkley, too much red darkness. Avra, too much of both. Oh, we're by Cuberon. And I can warp there. Oh yeah, we're like right next to Cuberon. We're definitely not going there. Sawda. Nope. That was Bunkley. What's this one? I can't even pronounce that. Nope. Desta. The danger's too high. Alvin, no. Renko, no. Oh man, if you only had less darkness there. I saw one. There it is. I saw one up here. That's not too bad. The only well, for one, it's out of range. But the only problem is I want at least a little bit of darkness. I don't want no darkness at all, because I've learned that if you don't have any darkness, you're not going to be able to I want to be able to make the light charge and everything on my, not necessarily my home planet, but in my home system. But I'm not sure about that danger though. And that's also out of range. Nope. No. No. Keep seeing that one. That one has a temple. It's Epperly, that's where we came from. Alvin, Desta. Go. Jesus. Alright, I think we've pretty much seen them all. I'm also only going up right now, and then when we get back to one of the ones I recognize, we're gonna check left and right. Actually, that one right there. Okay, so now we can check left. And keep going left. Yeah, see, I think we've seen them all because we're back here. That one's actually not too bad. Let's go look at the, oh, we can't even get there. Let's see if we go here. Oh, we can't go there either. I was gonna say, initially I was gonna say let's go there and see if there's a planet, because there's only 2 planets there. So I was gonna see if either of those 2 planets has all 5 ores on it. Let's go here. I don't think this is where I want to go, but let's go. I think there was a nice ship at this one at the space station here, because I remember writing this place down. I think, was it the Vespera maybe? No, because that's the ship I couldn't find for you guys after seeing it only once. Let's go. Well, first let's check the planets. So we're looking for one with all the ores, which doesn't have it, and there's only 2 in this system. Oh no, there's 3 in this system. Hold on, let's check the 3rd one. Yep, doesn't have it. Okay. Alright, let's check the space station and then we'll keep moving. I hope there's a space station here. I guess we're about to find out. And I'm not checking any of the white dots while we're here, because that's how you're going to end up running into pirates. And right now, especially in these higher systems with a lower class ship, don't want to run into pirates. If it does happen, like if they knock me out of the warp, I'm probably just going to run. and hopefully not die. Let's see, what do we got? That is the same ship. No, that is the hypersonic spark. That's, wait, is that? That might be a basilisk. It's either a basilisk or the hypersonic spark. It's just a regular hypersonic. Yeah, I don't want that one. The fire rate and the speed is nice, but it's a scout ship, which is why those two things are way up there. But the health and the shield are down. So far, that's what I've noticed about those two ships. The scout ships are the fastest as far as the fire rate and the speed. The interceptors are good with health and damage. The fighter ships are good with health, shield, damage. But their speed is low and their fire rate is low. And then I haven't really paid attention to the Titans too much because I don't mess with the Titans. And then I don't know if cargo's an actual class or not. Like I don't know. It's confusing. All right, what do we got? We got TM, Heim, too many skulls. Ramadan, too many skulls. There's the Illumtus again, or whatever it is. We got Satchez, way too many skulls. Lockhart, no. No, because it's only one planet. That means that one planet's going to be loaded with darkness. That's a no. I really want a 15 or higher. I really do. Kind of like that, but I don't like the danger or the thing there. That actually might not be too bad. Luki, 3 planets. That one has glowing ore. $12 to $15, 3 planets. 3 planets, 11 to 15. This one has less danger. Wait, what did I? Oh, I was like, what did I just stumble across? That's the warp gate. Yeah, okay. All right, let's check out Kaluki. Oh, I can't go there. Again, of course. What's close to it? That one? Or that one? Oh, that one's out of range. So I think we need to go to one of these to be able to get to Kaluki. Oh wait, I thought it just said that I could go there. I don't even know why I'm trying it like this. Let's see here. Like, look, well, no, because that's too much red darkness. I should just do it this way. Actually, wait, why is that one yellow? I like that. 3 planets, level 18 to 22. I think it's yellow because it means dangerous. So, like, if we look at Cubron, it's probably red because of how high the level is, which I don't even know where the hell Cubron is. It's somewhere in the middle. Oh, no, it's yellow, though. But that was nice. What was the name of that one? Yenny. Almost no danger, very little darkness. How many jumps is that? 6? How many jumps do I have left? 5. You're kidding, right? Sorry, hitting all the wrong buttons. What about the systems along the way? No. 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 Well, I mean, that one's not too bad. So let's do this. Let's try the Mesha system. I don't like the danger, but the darkness, it says there's none, but I'm pretty sure there's at least a little bit. And there's 3 planets. If I don't like that, then we're gonna make our way over to Yeni. I'll just have to come back and make at least one more thing. All right, so let's go TM first. Exit that. Where's TM? T-Heim. I don't know why I keep calling it TM. Oh, this is going to be bad if we run into combat immediately out of the jump. Hopefully not. Pray for me, guys. Don't do it to me. Thank you. Don't care about the space station here. Don't want to look at anything at all here. We're just going to jump out of here. The danger is too high here. Alright, we might look at space stations at some of these other ones, depending on the danger. 3 skulls. Yeah, we could look at the space station here. Let's go look at the space station, and then we'll do the next jump. I just want to see what ships are here. That way, when we go ship hunting, I know, like, I'll probably write it down and be like, okay, there was this ship here. Which, I don't know why I'm looking at the space station, because I don't plan on buying the ship. I plan on finding it to repair it. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. All right, there's not even a space station here. Yeah, okay. All right, so this is the first system that we will probably stay at. Honestly, I think I want to get to Yeni, no matter what. But we're at least going to take a look at this place. Like, I'm not so much concerned about the red darkness. I'm more concerned about the danger, especially if we're going to be doing this whole hardcore thing that we're trying out. All right, first things first, let's check the space station. Well, let's look at the planets. See if one planet has all, yep, the third one. Only has one skull there. That's not bad at all. And it has, what is that, iron or glowing uranium? I think that's glowing uranium. All right, let's check the space station first. I mean, either way, we can always come back here, so I think I still want to continue on to Yeni. And obviously we don't have enough things. What are they called? You know, the things, guys. Warp cells. But I think Rizzo was the last place. So if anything, we'll get to at least to Rizzo. And then we'll go back and make another one, which actually we can probably dock here and see if they're selling any. What do we got here? That's the Leviathan? I think this one I showed you guys, it's a fighter ship, which is ridiculous because it's huge. Actually, that might not be the Leviathan. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I want this ship. Someone did tell me where to find it to repair it. They said it was in like a Kalascosta system. I don't know. I'm probably saying that way wrong. But look at that health. The shield is up there. The damage is ridiculous. Like, this is probably the best ship in the game that I've came across so far, stat-wise. Like, everything is just up there. And the inside is huge. You guys can go back and watch a video if you guys want to see the inside, but I'm not gonna go through all that again. Let's see if we can find a warp cell for sale. see. Do you have any? You do not. Console probably doesn't have any either. It's going to be a person that's going to sell them. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, let's check the other side. It's going to be either the person I'm running towards right now, if that person's even there, or it's going to be the person standing over by the left thingy, by the purple thing. These dudes are like, I don't know, shady dealers. Smugglers, there you go. Okay, so you don't have them, but you do have superconductors. I will take your superconductors. Probably shouldn't have did that. They were a little expensive for the type of money I got right now. What about you? You don't have anything I want either. Warp cell, no. Alright. I checked you, right? You're not gonna have them. You have batteries, but not. And you're gonna sell a rod, yeah. Almost said a bow. I saw that red line out there and I was like, is there a sniper out here? Still can't believe how expensive this ship is. $1 million? Or over $1 million? 1.16. Kind of ridiculous. All right. So let's keep going. Worst case scenario, this will be our fallback place. I should probably write this down. In fact, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get my trusty pen here that never works. Probably need a new one or a pencil. We're gonna write down my Shah. Cool. Got it. All right. So now the next place is gonna be Nicole, which once again, hopefully we don't get into combat as soon as we come out of our jump. And I'm not gonna check the space station at this one because it's not worth the risk. I mean, technically, if I die in space, does that even count as a death for the game? Because like your ship dies, but you spawn back with a damaged ship at the space station. So does that actually count as a death? I should probably test that in another save or something. To see if that even, to look at the stats and see if it counts as a death. Because if it doesn't count as a death, then I could keep going, right? Right? I mean, that's what we're doing. It's only if I die, quote unquote. Alright, so this is the last jump before the last one that we can't make now because we don't have any more things. So let's look at the space station here. And then we're going to have to go through the warp gate anyway. To get back to Bardwell. You can use the warp gates without having a jump thing, right? That's the whole point of the warp gates. Without having a warp cell. Oh, there's no space station here. Okay. I hope you can, because if not, we're screwed now. Pretty sure you can. Oh yeah. Okay, Bardwell. Boom. We're back. Is this still the same ship? The ultraviolet thingy? Doesn't look like it. That door is pretty high. Although the floor is not there either. So yeah, it might be. Come on, spawn in. Don't do this. Let's take all of this stuff out. Does that sniper have mods? It does. So does the backpack. Okay. Dude, just spawn the ship real quick. Come on. Ship's gonna be the last thing to spawn in, watch. There it is, yeah. Okay, back to Bardwell 2. I'm gonna need water and more leaves, I think. So you guys are gonna come with me for that real quick. Water and leaves. I'll show you the easiest way that I found to get water without using grenades or anything. Which I plan on making this in my home, now that I think about it, because it does seem to be the easiest way to get water. That's safe, and it's not the fastest. The fastest I think is grenades, but obviously you have to have the grenades. So I will show you guys in just a second. Let's actually look at the warp cells and see if I'm even right about the materials we need. It should be the Vitalis gels. Pirate. It should be the Vitalis gels, the some Titan ingots or titanium ingots, 2 red darkness shards, and then the water thingy. Oh, and energy capsules. Oh wow, I was way off. So we do need the water, we need glass sheets, energy capsule, and 1 dark shard. Okay, so the only thing we really need is the water, because I have the rest of that stuff. Okay. Alright, so let's call this bad boy. Closest body of water is going to be north. And I know I'm going a little northeast. There's a spot that I already set up for the water. That's how I did it earlier. So, and it is a little bit more to the east. Ow. Come on, get up there. See a chest that don't need a key. Oh, I'll say it'd be cool if it gave me the stuff I needed. Then I would just show you guys in a different video at another time. Also, there's red darkness somewhere over here, like if meteors touch down, like red darkness meteors. But one, I don't know where it's at exactly. And then 2, I never seen red darkness meteors touch down on this planet. So, but it could have happened while I was underground, because I told you guys I spent a few hours underground mining. I think it's more this way. Spot that I use. Yeah, right up here. Right here. So this is where I've been getting my sand too, as you can see. Wait for it. Boom. Oh, also, let me show you guys that. So you know how when you zoom in with the sniper rifle, how it like starts swaying? If you were on your speeder, there is 0 sway on your speeder. The only problem is to make very small adjustments. It's kind of hard, because if I just tap up barely, that's what it does. So very hard to aim at stuff. But yeah, if you're on a speeder, it there's no sway at all. All right, so you need water, and you need 1 little block that's even with the water. You probably make it a little bit higher, but it's okay. And actually, I just realized I don't even have my water collector. But anyway, use your water collector and you just spin around while you're doing it. I'll show you in a second once I get my water collector. Do this the quick way. Just teleport back. Follow the speeder. Get over to the base real quick. Avoid the pirate that's here. Hey. Oh, hello. Get in there. Get in there. Sleep. So we don't have to deal with the bats or whatever the hell those things are at night. Sleep with my gun like a boss. Did he just laugh at my joke? I mean, it wasn't really a joke, but you know. You know. Come on. Daylight, get up. There we go. Alright, water collector would be in here. I will take this. Put it here. We can drop off this other stuff real quick. Like that. And I don't have time to rotate stuff, so we'll just throw stuff where it goes. This can go over here. That has mods, that has mods, and no mods. No mods can be recycled. Yes. Mods we can throw in here for now. Glass goes here. And here for the ingots. Okay. And we have our water thing, right? Yep, we do. Let's grab that. In fact, let's grab the other stuff. You guys remember what it was? It was one of these, which we're going to grab too. Energy capsules. At least 8. Come on. I keep hitting the button too many times. I know I said at least 8, but I'm just taking all of them. That's fine. The water thing, which we're going to get, and then I think we were going to need more sand. Or no. It was glass sheets. Which I have enough. Take a stack of those. Okay. Yeah, so all we need is the water. Alright, let's make our way back over there. Whoops. I also almost died trying to get dark dust when I was making the things, the dark shards, because I went to Bardwell 3 and I was using the purifier gun, which is fine. Like I wasn't having any issues with that until the little bugs started popping out of when I was cleansing the red darkness blocks. Like sometimes, you know how like the little bugs come out, whether it's the spiders or the ones that explode or whatever. I think I had one that explodes, but he didn't explode because I got away from him in time. And then the rest were all little spiders, but they were messing me up pretty good. Like it was pretty bad. All right, further this way, I can see it on the map there. It's the little, if you're looking at the map up in the top right, if you guys are watching on like a computer or tablet, you guys probably see it. If you're watching on phone, it's probably too small for you, but you can, like, looking at that little map, you can kind of see the sand sticking out a bit. There's that little island that was already there, which the block of sand was already here too. I didn't do that. In fact, there was 2 blocks of sand and I just got rid of one of them and I used the other one. Oh look, and there's a penguin. There's also something else here. Was that the penguin? It might have been the penguin. Okay, but anyway, you come out here, you stand on this block, preferably in the center, and then, so this is a normal way to do it. You just hold R2, and every time the block respawns, you'll get a block of water. Every once in a while, like if you're in between the blocks here, like that, it'll grab from like either side, like it'll grab right or left, which it's actually not. So I guess it just goes the same block every time. So that kind of takes a while. The way I do it is I just spin around, kind of point down a little bit so that you can make sure that you're getting the water blocks and not too far when you're like spinning. But you spin around and it just grabs the water faster. So this is nothing special. It's not extremely fast or anything, but I still think it's faster than if you don't have grenades. If you have grenades, I think that's the fastest way. We also have to be careful with the explosion. But if you don't have grenades and you don't have, well, it's not that you don't have, if there's no meteors hitting the water, which is another fast way, but that's also luck, then this right here, by spinning on one block, I would say this is the fastest way to do it. And what I plan on doing with part of my new base is making like a 3x3 pool or something along those lines, and putting a setup like this with water and then like a block in the middle to be able to get water when I need it. These guys are gonna shoot me. How much do we have? Yeah, see, we already have 106 just from that little bit. It's fine. We're gonna. Oh wait, they're coming up. Are they coming up or no? Can't see them, but we're gonna aim right below the red dot there. Problem is, I don't know when he's dead. Okay, I think he's dead because that gave me some points. I think the other one's either drowned it or I don't know what happened to them. They could have ran too. It doesn't matter. We have all the water we need. So we're gonna go straight back to the base. This is how I found the red darkness. I just want to show you guys real quick. I know I can teleport to the ship again, but I just want to show you guys a red darkness that I don't know how it got here. I'm assuming it was a meteor, but like I said, I think I was underground and I just didn't see it land, because when I came over here, there's a big crater, but there's no there was no like meteor stuff down in it, no materials or anything. Where's it at? It was a little bit off to the side when I was going straight back to the base from that place. I think it was a little to the right. Oh, actually, I had stopped here and I couldn't pick up everything the last time. Hey, look at that. It's crazy. I'm remembering stuff. I'm a real boy. Ow. Oh, it's actually a lot closer than I thought. Yeah, this right here, though. But see, that right there makes me think I've been down in there. That dirt that's there. But I don't remember going down in there for a red meteor. I'm not sure what's going on with that. All right, go ahead. Come up here. So easy. Careful, because I don't know where the sniper is. Drop down in here. Make our distilled water. We'll just make them all. We got 53. Got everything else, so now we need to go back to the temple. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys real quick. Oh, got stuck on the portal there. Yeah, I know the sniper was out there somewhere, so maybe he died or ran off or something. I don't know. But I didn't see a red dot for him, so I think we're good. Alright, we're gonna come over here. See, and the bad thing is too that like I said, I have not made the planetary portal thing yet, which I should probably do actually while we're here. What am I looking for? warp cells. There we go. So I can make 2 of them. May as well, right? Since we got the materials for it. Put that there. Let's get back to our base real quick so I can put up all this supplies. And we'll see about making one of the... actually, we need 2 planetary portals. We'll put one down here and then we'll take one with us. I knew that was going to happen. Ah! Found the sniper. You only get to miss once, buddy. Suck it. Okay, so this goes here. That there. That there. Put the wiring there. Put water and glass. And then we can put the water collector there. Oh wait, it didn't take all the glass. There we go. And then let's see about making the 2 portals. Ooh, 20 capacitors. Jesus, nope, I won't be able to do it because I don't even have enough sapphire. Can I make that 20 capacitors? Yeah, make 100 of them. Oops, whatever. All right, at least we have that stuff set aside for when we can do it. All right, and then back to our ship, which is over there. We'll just teleport. Yeah, see, it's still replacing the batteries with the green ones. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Go ahead and launch into space. Now we'll go to the warp gate, and we will go to Rizzo, and then from there we'll fly to our last destination, which was the place that we were looking at, hopefully setting up shop, which is like Yeni or something. Warp gate. All right, guys, here we are at the warp gate. Still the same ship in there. Someone pointed out that that they think that the I think it was Cho, I could be wrong, that they think that the ship might be associated to your level, and now that I think about it, that might actually be right, because it's the ultraviolet in the story mode when you first start as well, and eventually it turns into, I believe it was the Leviathan, or maybe it has to do with like how many temples you activate. Because I also activated a bit, quite a bit of temples. I don't know. Maybe it just has to do with one of your stats. All right, so we're looking for Rizzo here. And then from here, oh, look at that. It's still marked. Oh, look, Marvis. And there's a temple on Marvis. I remember Marvis. All right, but we're going to Yeni, though. Yeni, here we come. And there is a sliver of the skull there. Oh, I need to put in the warp cell. I was like, why is it not warping? All right, wish me luck, guys. As in that we're gonna find a place to live. Right now we're not homeless, but may as well be, right? Come on. Who stays on Bardwell 2 for the whole game? No offense to anyone who's doing that. But seriously, who stays there? All right, so first let's check the planets, see if we can find one with all 5 ores. That one has 1 and 5, which is unique. 2 and 4, oh no. It's not gonna have it, is it? Where's the other planet? There it is. No, it doesn't have it. Fish shell. That actually looks good too. Can't go there though, once again. And I don't have enough things to get there. Enough warp cells. So shell or holly? I can go to holly. We'll check holly in a second. Let me go here first. And if we don't find it at holly, what we're gonna do is I'll go ahead and end the video there. But we'll pick, well, we may or may not pick up where I left off. I was just doing it this way because I was afraid that I might get into like a pirate battle or, excuse me, or go to like a planet and die or something. And I wanted you guys to be there in case it actually happened. But we're actually doing pretty good, so I'm not too concerned about it anymore. I really want to try for shell, but I don't have the jump for it. Let's go holly. I mean, they're basically the same thing. The only difference is the danger, which isn't that much of a difference. Let's go holly, though. This is our last jump, right? Yeah. Oops. Nope, I didn't mean to disengage. Keep going. Alright, let's see what we got here. 4 planets. I'm feeling lucky. Feeling lucky. Alright. We got 1 and 2 there. 1 and 3. 3 and 4. There's only 1 other planet. Where's it at? Up here. There it is. Damn it. All right, well, we're gonna have to call it here though, guys, because I'm not sure. Like, I'm gonna have to keep making warp cells, which is gonna require me to go back and get more water, more of some of the other stuff, because I actually need to go. I don't even have any dark shards now. So that's going to require me to go back to Bardwell 3 or something to get more darkness, which actually I might take you guys with me for that, because like I said, I did almost die doing that. And if I die, I want you guys to see it. That's another Leviathan here. What level's this system again? 21. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. I was gonna say let's try to take out some pirates because they have warp cells on them, but probably shouldn't do that in this system with this ship. So yeah. All right, yeah, I'm gonna warp back. That way we're not leaving the game out here in space. With how glitchy it's been, I don't trust saving the game out here in space and just leaving it and expect me to load back in correctly. So we're gonna go back to Bardwell 2. I'll land at the base and I'll save there. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. Don't forget to go through my playlist, check out any of the games that you guys want. Like I said before, if there is a playlist with only like 1 or 2 videos, it's either that the game just didn't really, like, I didn't really mend with the game as far as like it just didn't like keep my attention, or it just wasn't good for the channel. But if you guys want to see any of those games, like if it has like only 1 video or 2 videos in there and you want to see more of the game, let me know. I have no problem doing that. I am trying to stay away from the bigger games like Call of Duty and things. I have done those in the past, so you'll still see the playlist in there for them, and you'll see some videos, but I usually try to stay away from them just because a lot of people do Call of Duty and things. But if you guys want to see me do it, hey, let me know. I have no problem going and doing that. We'll see if we can get some mics in there, or some kids crying or something. I think it's pretty funny. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. I mentioned in the previous video that we are getting, I always say we, it's just me, guys. I do everything. I don't pay for people to edit my videos. I don't pay for people to do anything for me. It's literally just me. I do my videos, I do my editing. It's a one-man show. Maybe if I ever get rich, or at least make more money to where I can pay people, maybe I will, but at the moment it's just me, guys. So I don't know why I say we, so take that for whatever you want. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, and I will have the Discord up and running soon. Like I said in the last video, there's just a few more things I need to do, a couple channels and stuff I need to add. And then in the last video, I also asked if you guys wanted me to add any like specific channels, as far as like voice channels or lobby channels or anything like that, or specific games or anything, just so you guys can see what's going on in there. So I probably won't even open it until I get some feedback on that. But other than that, thank you all for joining me today. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.